Welcome here to Brackenmore for this Northern Premier League East commentary of the match between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Consett AFC. I'm your commentator, Adam Allcroft, and we are sponsored by Jason Rawson Carpet Fitter and Supplier. It is the day when Cheltenham got going, and now the Steels have another hurdle to face if they want to try and stay in the Northern Premier League East, as some of our fans are already cheering the teams on. It is not a sprint to the finish, it is a race with plenty more furlongs to go, and these are the teams that will be facing it off here today. So for Stocksbridge, it's Ben Townsend in goal, then it's Jordan Lemon, Jack Tinker, Luke Hogg, Charlie Ogley, Alex Phillipson, who makes his first start as a Steel since moving from Brighouse Town, Curtis Turner, Ross Goodwin, who's the captain, Luke Rawson, Charlie Reaney, who comes in for Thomas Poole, who has a hamstring issue, and Tommy Marshall, who comes in for Jack Watson, who is away. The bench is Jack Dolman, Alex O'Connor, Thomas Poole, Ollie Novak, and Andy Ring. For Consett today, it's James Anderson in goal, who got injured in this ground last year. Then it's Calvin Smith, Dominic Curl, Jake Orrell, Aryan Pual, who's the captain, Daniel Capewell, Jack Gibbons, Caleb Young, Charlie Watt, their leading scorer Will Shaw, and Benjamin Ramsey. The bench is Benjamin Milburn, Jake Jensen, Jack Cagill, and Kieran Applin. Teams are just going to have a few little handshakes beforehand. Looks like Curtis Turner will be the one to start us off. Steels will get the game underway in a few moments. Stockbridge are the only Northern Premier League East to get coming off today because of various postponements happening elsewhere. We've not had any weather issues here. It feels like it's completely missed us what the weather problems affecting the rest of the league today, but hopefully it'll mean the Steels will be able to get going well today and hopefully get a positive result. They beat Consett away, but not home, and the game is now underway. So the Steels kicking from left to right in the yellow shirt, blue shorts, blue socks, while Consett in the pink and black, quite jazzy shirts, black shorts, and black socks. As Phillipson's first, has quite a hasty clearance that goes out of play for throwing. Bit of a hospital pass for him, and we will throwing for Consett early on, left-hand side. So throwing down leg, Phillipson will clear it down, Rawson will try and chase, but headed away by Pual, goes over to Smith, who boots it very high up into the field. Lemon will go for it, and it bounces awkward in front of him. Phillipson comes in and heads it away well, collision in on him, and eventually gets knocked out for a Consett throw. I thought that might have been a foul on Phillipson, but hasn't been given. Can I say that my challenge today is looking at this Consett team, is looking at the numbers on the back of these shirts. Very jazzy pink and black shirts and black numbers. It's a commentator's nightmare today from Consett. So I'm probably not going to get their names right as much as a player. I think it's Caleb Young. He's going down the left, keeps it in, and is defended at the near post by Phillipson, who clears away to Rawson, who chests it down and goes to Marshall, tries to go beyond his man. It's well covered by Pual, who clears it down the line, keeps it in. Lemon heads it out to Hogg, who gets Goodwin. Has to rush to keep it in. He does. Sends it long, look for Reaney, over the top of Reaney, and should be covered by, I think, Smith. I say, this is not an easy one for me to say with the numbers on the back of the Consett shirt. It's one of the trickiest ones I've seen. So Hogg on the ball now. Tinker knocks it forward beyond everyone, but goes to Marshall, who drops deeper, and tackle goes in. It will be a foul on the halfway line for the Steels. So it's a minute gone in this game, and it is 0-0 between the two sides so far. Early goal to tell you about elsewhere. Chesterfield are 1-0 upon Oxford City. I think that must be in the FA Trophy. Will Grigg has scored. So back for Townsend, who's going to take this free. See if Steels can get a really quick start in this game. Here he goes, right-footed, looking to switch play. He's looking for Rawson. It's over the top of him. Headed backwards by Pual. Goes to Marsh. Give it back to Hogg now. Hogg takes the touch, right-footed, drills in, looks for far. Reaney can't get the connection on the header. He had the run right. He didn't get the header right and ends up going further wide, but that was a great ball from Hogg. Rents 0-0 here. 2 minutes gone in this game. So we'll be back now to James Anderson. His first action will be a goal kick. taking his time with it. The goalkeeper, he did this time when he was here last February for an away game Consett, which they did win 1-0. Anderson actually had to go off injured. Luckily for Consett, they had a player on the bench, a goalkeeper on the bench, and he had a man of the match performance. That's how it goes sometimes, and did start stealing a bit of a poor run for a bit. That almost cost them their playoff place because they did stutter to the playoffs. And Consett on the break now, coming through the middle. Now Consett spread it out to Ramsey on the left wing. Ramsey facing up with Letman, trying to go around the outside, drills a shot in, near post, almost goes in. It's almost a Phillipson own goal. That would have been a nightmarish way to introduce himself to his new fans here at Stocksbridge. It wasn't a clean connection with it, though. Townsend got down well to his left to make sure that didn't end up tumbling its way in. It's his first start, Phillipson. It did come off the bench against Dunstan to help secure that point. And now we'll finally get a chance to the starting lineup. Proper centre-back. Lemon's done well in that role over the last few weeks, but it's obviously not his natural role. He's now back to his traditional right-back role. And that's him heading the ball away. Goes to Marshall now. Chests it down. Looking to have the turn, and he's getting wrestled around. Will knock it over the top, but cleared away. Only back to Hogg, who slices it out for a Consett throw. So back with a throw for Curl to take. So Watt was dropping in for him, but then he's going to be sent long. Lemon heads it away, goes to Hogg, who takes his feet now, sends it long to Rawson, who will head it on. Marshall looks like he's got the beating of his man on the right. Has a bit of a pulling of his arm of Marshall from Curl, but instead he's going to try and beat him, and Marshall still keeps it at the corner after we knock it off him. Going to pass it back, and here comes the cross for Rawson at the near post. Can't get the clean connection. It's actually a corner kick, well defended by Consett. First corner of the game here with just 4 minutes gone. No Poole to take the corner. He's on the bench. He's got a hamstring issue, the same one that forced him off early in the game away at Newton Acres on Saturday. Instead, Turner will be taking the corner kick now. He's got his options like Oglesby and Ross up there, and Phillipson, who did score 3 goals for Brighouse before making his move here. Here comes the ball, looking for the far post, headed away by Consett. It's only going to go back to Turner, though. He's going to try and take the shot towards the near post. He didn't get to clean it, but it is still cleared away, and it will be a Stocksbridge throw-in. I think Consett could have left that one and allowed that to go out for a goal kick. Instead, Stocksbridge will be able to maintain the pressure. Back here is Torini, who's come over to the right wing at the moment, going down this right-hand side. Beats a few men as he continues down the right, gets the block off, and it will be actually a corner kick. It came off Rini last, and will be a goal kick. It was good work from Rini, just got a bit unlucky with how that block went, and that will end the attack for now. So still 0-0 here. Stocksbridge, after a bit of a shaky few moments, have now started to improve. But it's back now here with Anderson. Ball goes long, headed away, and it's going to be headed back in the midfield. I think just in the middle for a moment, and it's going to Rawson tries to get the touch, and now he's going to try and let Marshall free on the right. It's just a bit too narrow a pass, and Consett are able to come clear that way. It's Capewell who does so. Already, we think we've lost all our footballs, so the ball boy will be busy getting that back and having to go fetch the ones that keep going out the stadium. So, with Lemon for this throw-in. Is it back to Goodwin now? Back to Lemon. Lemon is going to put the cross in. He's looking for the near post, and Purewell clears it before Rawson can get to it. Goodwin trying to battle with it, and Hogg tries to come away with it. Consett win the 50-50 before Tinker just comes in and just boots that one away. Will be a goal kick. Chad Tinker, who had another attempt on Saturday to break his goal duck, yet to score for Stocksbridge since signing in October 2021. Had a really good chance. It felt him in the edge of the box, ideal position, but you could tell that he's not a prime striker because it went well over. Oh, those long headed on, and will now be back with Consett to get through the legs. A good win from a player. As I tell you, the numbers are bad for Consett. That is my excuse, as Reaney is now gathering it, and he's going to try, kept it in well, peels for a throw-in. It's allowed Reaney to go away to peel for the throw-in, but not given as Reaney does a 1-2, gets it back, then back to Turner. Some lovely football till Turner's pass is wide and goes wide of the defender, and Phillipson heads it away, but only for Consett to get onto it on the right wing. Played into the middle, and then well tackled by Turner's going to go out for a Consett throw on this right-hand side. Switch play Consett now. Get to the left to Gibbons. Gibbons facing up with Lemon, and Gibbons is going to aim his shot at the near post. Townsend deals it fairly simply. Did spill it for a second, but is able to gather it up without much pressure. So back it is now with Townsend. Sends it long, looking for Rawson, head away from him, but beyond Reaney and into the midfield he goes, but well tackled there from Reaney. Now he's going to head forward with it. Slip through Rawson on the left-hand side. Rawson tries to take a shot, and it's decently over. It's a very narrow angle. I'm surprised he tried it. He had Marshall in the middle there to aim as a pass, but it doesn't do so, and in the end took the shot. Can't blame him as a striker who's leading the score charts for Stocksbridge, but in the end it goes over and it will remain 0-0 for now. We are 8 minutes gone in this game, and we are goalless at the moment. That sort of peeling off that Rawson can do behind is exactly what you want to see from him, though. So some good work from the movement, just not from the shooting on that occasion. Lemon here taking the touch, sends it down, looks for Marshall, who is going down having a bit of a wrestling. And no free kicks have been given against him yet, as Marshall tries to send a low one, but it's not great, and it's cleared by Pure near post. And then Consett try and keep it in. It's with Ramsey, but it will be a throw-in. So back with Lemon, who takes place to Tom Charles, who I've just seen come out now. Got a cracked rib and hoping to be back in the next couple of weeks. As Marshall fights for the ball here, but he's going to lose out in that fight, and it'll be a Consett throw. By the way, if you are listening to us on the YouTube commentary tonight, please do feel free to comment and be part of the discussion tonight. I think we will try and shout out anyone who comments and make this a bit more of an interesting night in case the game's a bit naff. In some local fixtures, Barnsley are losing on an away trip to Carlisle. That's a nasty away trip on a Tuesday night. Armstrong has scored. Dominic Curl has taken about 20 yards as he goes down, and he is unpenalised by the referee. Goodwin just goes with a stabbing tackle and actually ends up coming with a Stocksbridge throw. This time it's Consett pretty unhappy with this. That's Charlie Watt leading the protests. Long throw from Lemon and headed away, and then headed to the side, and Lemon tries to keep it in, but he can't do so. Instead, he lets Ramsey do so. Did get beyond him for a second, but Stocksbridge have it back, though. They've immediately given it away at this point, and Orrell will get it over to the right wing, which I presume is Jack Gibbons, but he's tackled by Tinker, and Tinker's going to take it forward, but he's then tackled, and there's a gap on that left-hand side. Turner's going to try and plug it. The ball's going to go into the near post, but Oglesby clears it. And then Marshall touches it onto Tinker, who's going to look to keep it in. He's going to send it down the line to Rawson, chests it down well, loses it. Then I think he gets the ball smacked into his face and then out for a throw, which, just to rub salt in the wound, will be Consett. Orrell just knocks that one forward over to Consett on the right wing, but Stocksbridge going with a good tackle. It'll be out for a throw-in. So it's in a team that is in our league, but not in our league tonight, is North Ferriby. They're in cup action. In the East Riding Cup, they are leading 1-0. It's a poor clearance there. Let's Consett back in, but then their shot was blocked, and Steels will get that away. Turner's going to fight for this headed ball. He's going to head it forward. Reaney will chase it down with Smith covering, and it will go out for a throw-in to Consett. Josh Whitley, by the way, is one who's put North Ferriby ahead. They're chasing a place in the playoffs in the league, and also some cup glory. Smith throwing third down the line. Going to go to Tinker, who heads it away, and it's knocked away from the man, but then and given back to Consett. Ball forward, well blocked by Oglesby. Then Consett will return it, and there'll be a chase on for Watt as Oglesby Phillipson, and he heads that away, and then spread back to the left hand side. Consett on a good attack here. Gibbons here on the left plays it through to Ott, who does a great little turn. He's taking him quite wide, and he's going to have to pass it back now. Back to Gibbons, who's trying to help out. Good tackle comes in from Marshall, and it will be a throw-in. So Marshall doing some good defensive work. He's started to get more and more fans around Bracklemore over the last few weeks for his performances, especially since he's been starting. And now, as Marshall missed that though, in the end he gets him out of the block, and it will be a throw-in. And Ben Townsend is not happy with the defensive organisation from that throw-in, even though it did just, in the end, the cross was blocked. Long throw is going to go into the box and head away by Turner. Lemon's going to take such, takes him backwards though. Phillipson will clear it, but only back to, I think that's Gibbons. Now it's over to Young, who's going to put a lot of ball into the middle. No one's there for it. Townsend will come out and claim. 13 minutes gone. Remains 0-0 here. So we are the only Northern Premier League East game happening tonight. But 3 other games were scheduled to take place, all cancelled due to waterlogged pitches, including Sheffield FC just down the road. As the ball bounced to the box, a bit of an awkward, I think. Bit of miscommunication with Consett. Well, the keeper's coming out for it, he couldn't, and it has to be Rose Zedded quite close to the corner flag. Stocksbridge getting a chance to have another attack going. Turner with the throw. Actually, is it a throw? Not throw, is it? Actually, being cleared out for a corner kick, not a throw-in. Do apologise. So, corner kick for Stocksbridge. Again, they've got the likes of Phillipson and Oglesby and Goodwin up there, big aerial targets. Ball goes in, near post, headed away. Going to go back to Turner, who's going to knock it back into the middle, and then really try to knock it in, and he's not got his technique right there. Goes out for a goal kick. So Alex Wilson gone up. He hadn't. I just noticed. I thought surprised considering say 3 goals for Real. Not a bad total for a centre back. It will be a goal kick though now for Consett with James Anderson. It's jeered by our young fans behind the goal, but and Turner will head it away, but then it's headed right back. Turner's chasing to be on it, though I think it will be Consett who get onto it first on that right-hand side. They're going to send one long and out for a throw-in. Tinker will take it into the middle for Turner, who spins around. He's going to take it forward, then back it goes to Hogg. Has to spin round and then give it all the way back to Oglesby, who will send this long. And it's been left as it's headed away. I think that maybe it was in an offside position was Marshall, and in the end now it's going to go in the middle and down the left, and Reed's in a centre forward role at the moment. Rawson here on the left wing, and he's got the ball. Rawson on the left wing, putting a cross in. It's not a great one, but Marshall will chase it down and go. It's not enough, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Final ball lacking from Luke Rawson on that occasion. 15 minutes gone. 0-0 here. Back with James Anderson now. The former Dunstan goalkeeper who will now send this right-footed down the field. So only for Turner to be able to head that forward to Reed, who tries to touch it for Turner, chase onto, just too far away from him, and the clearance then is on, but blocked by Turner. Then the defender's able to take on Turner, sends one down to Chase, but Oglesby has that covered and will Rose Zed that away. Going to be in the midfield now and being battled for by Reaney, and he will have his shirt pulled a bit and get the free kick. Charlie Reaney, who's looking to seal a place in the first team. He's been in and out of first team action, Charlie Reaney. But he did obviously get a great goal against Grantham, thought we'd won it with that goal, but then he equalised a minute later. One of those heartbreaking matches, just the way it all transpired. But when he gets a start like today, with the fact that Watson's away and Pull injured, and that's good. It's going to be a big opportunity. Just watching their football might have a slope to Marshall, but instead it's too far away. And now the foot race as Lemon is going to get fouled as Consett trying to break through, and going to be a free kick here. See Craig Oglesby, the father of Charlie, saying, "Come on, Charlie. Cora, new cousin born this morning, is listening in. Let's hope Charlie Oglesby can get a goal for his new cousin then." I'm expecting him to do one of those like love hearts that all the youngsters do now with their hands towards our cameras. Townsend will take this free kick. That is well into his own half. Going to look to try and turn this into attack, I think. He's actually going to take it short, and it made my heart drop for a minute because I thought Charlie Watt might have just got onto that, but instead it's gone over to the left of Tinker, who is going to put it through to Turner, who's forced backwards, and back to Ogre's not one over the top. Reaney's going to try and chase it down, but I think it should be marshalled away. Smith is able to clear it away, and it will be a Stocksbridge throw in a good position. So with now Tinker on this left-hand side for this throw-in. He's waiting, and he's going to try and throw it into the box to Rawson, who has good control of it. He's not able to get it out his feet very well. Gets to the left-hand side and in the edge of the box. It's a high ball looking for the far side. Marshall gets to get the end of it. Gets a connection on it. Not enough, though, and it bounces just before it lands in Anderson's hand. Just needed a better connection, and how I feel I say that quite a lot. Oglesby heads it out to Tinker. Had to fight with Phillipson for it. A bit awkward. Great ball looking for Marshall, but Marshall did misread it. Went for the header rather than run, and it went sailed over his head. It will be a throw into Consett. 18 minutes gone in this game, and it is 0-0 at the moment. Just ball goes forward and headed away by Lemon. We'll go out for another Consett throw. They move up about 15 yards. Ball goes forward, headed away by Lemon. Goodwin will get the next header on, and a foul on Goodwin will get the free kick. Not happy about it is Benjamin Ramsey, which I'm pretty sure was a character on Neighbours, Benjamin Ramsey, but said he's going to continue getting complaints. There's also some complaints from the Consett manager here. Well, one of the coaching staff, I think that is Ben Corn, who looks unhappy. I think he's the goalkeeping coach, a former Middlesbrough goalkeeper. Ball going long here for Reaney on the right-hand side. I think that must be a bit too heavy. Reaney does try and fight to keep it in. Not enough, and it will be a goal kick. Back now with James Anderson. Now, who got a few goal kicks. Stocks better side, but not really creating any opportunities with the play yet. That's Southampton Welfare leading 1-0 down. Head tennis in the middle at the moment, but Goodwin's gone a bit too much in on his man, and it will be a Consett free kick. And while they were trying to take it quickly and did take it quickly, the referee is not happy with that, and it will. Stockton will be have a chance to get their players back. So, going to be taken by Caleb Young. It's great when there's a free kick. Very closely and see what number it actually is. As Young, right-footed, will get the ball in. Townsend will come out and claim it, but now he's not going to. He's going to leave it and go out for a goal kick. So back now for Townsend, who will chase it down over and beyond that goal, and we'll get the game underway in a moment or so. Ball coming in there from Caleb Young, who looks like he's going to be the one to try and dictate things in the middle. He's used to play for Wickham, as in the north-east side Wickham. Fairly the signing for this season, and has impressed while up in Consett as he gets the header there, and then it's headed forward, but only Hogg will get it back. Marshall will head it on. Just for also, mistouch by Purewall, which Reaney gets onto. Reaney on the right-hand side, beats his man, gets it to Rawson on the right, who then tries to knock it in, but Purewall has recovered really well. Block of his corner kick, maybe just tried to be a bit too intricate on that occasion, but there is now a corner kick for the Steels, their third of the game so far, and Turner, who's had two really good deliveries so far, will look to see if he can finish it off with the third. So, Gould are leading against Pickering Town in the NCL game. So, ball goes over the top, headed toward goalwards, and then cleared away before it can make it to the goalkeeper. Back to Turner, right-footed, and then Lames to the far post, clear away. Good to Letterini, deflected. I believe that is Charlie Reaney who has got that for the Steels with a deflected effort. It may have taken a deflection on the way in, but it doesn't matter how it goes in at this stage of the season. All that it matters is that it does. It was a clean hit from Reaney, aiming for that bottom corner. And it's his second goal for the Steels since moving here. Well, that's it. We were talking about him earlier, considering that he doesn't get many starts. He normally has to make his impression from the bench, but today, hey, he's got to start. He's got to make his case to Ian Richards. This is why you should start me every week. He's not going to have a better way to prove why he should be starting every week than that. Steels lead 1-0 here after, but I think leave it is 22 minutes. Consett on the ball now. Ball over the top. Lemon will get it on and head it back into midfield. And Consett regain the possession now with Ramsey on the left, but well tackled by Hogg and then sent long by Lemon and be caught in midfield by Capewell, who puts it into the middle. And this is where Consett will build again. Consett coming forward with a bit of momentum. Ball into the box. Phillipson boots it away. And then it'll go out for a throw-in. Ball, Consett return play. Rainey goes a good tackle. Knocks it again, looking to continue that, but is robbed of the ball again. Marshall trying to press, but well done by Consett to resist that pressure, though. Then Stockbridge will get possession back, though. Phillipson just knocked it long and way too long and back into Anderson's arms. So back with Anderson now, who send this one long, and then Tinker will boot that one long. It's going to be for Reaney to chase. He must be full of energy after getting just his second Steels goal. Goes out for a throw-in in the end, though, for Consett. With Smith, and I think Consett might be just going to try and slow it down again to prevent this team getting too frantic. Reset the game for Consett. We're looking to reset things and then go for the equaliser. They knock the ball long, but rail read by Oglesby, who heads it forward, then Goodwin heads it on, look for Reaney. Going to end up going out playing. It will be a Steels throw-in. See Ben Townsend shouting instructions from the back. One thing you can't accuse him of is not being vocal. Rosa makes a good touch at the back. Left-hand side, trying to peel out and make himself some space. Passes it out to Turner, who also needs some space. He's driving down to the touchline, drives a bit too hard, and it will go out for a goal kick. Maybe back with Anderson now. So Steels leading 1-0 here after 24 minutes. That deflected effort from Charlie Reaney. We've often sometimes complained this year that Stockbridge just haven't had the luck, that they just, sometimes the ball's bounced in the wrong direction, that sometimes that it's just not fallen right. This time it did fall right. This time it did deflect right. As we are getting some Sunday League action here as the defender is taking the goal kick for Consett. And he's going to send it long, but only for Oglesby to head it sideways to Tinker, who chests it down, then right-footed, volleys it forward. Unchallenged header away, though, for Consett, and then Tinker will want to return that header. Reaney will get himself onto that, and if he can turn right, might have some space, but defender has got back well to cover him. Tinker's off for an overlap option. Instead, Reaney's going to right-foot to send it in, headed away well. No one's in that space that it's gone into, and Consett will carry it away before ball forward is sliced out of the stadium. So will be a throw-in. So we are now league table watching. We're at that end of season. This result would take the Steels up to 15th in the table and 10 points away from the relegation zone, though there is a lot to go before we can think about that, really. Lemon throws it to Marshall, gives it back to Lemon, who will try and carry it forward, but not ball forward is blocked and out for a throw-in. Someone has given the kids a horn. God. As Rawson has it down the right way and trying to get beyond his man and just a bit too heavy again, and it was going to go up for a goal kick. Ball seems to carry on that sort of, in those, it seems, today. So back with, well, I say back with Anderson. It's actually the defender who's taking the goal kick. He will take it again. Here it comes, right-footed, looking for Ramsey. Headed forward actually by Curl, who's come forward, but stops clear away. Turner has it to right-hand side, and in the end, Turner doesn't see where Marshall is, goes out for a Consett throw. Throwing going down the line. Goodwin, good head away to Turner. Takes to the right to Goodwin, who will knock that forward. Bit too far for Reaney to try and get onto that. Will be a throw-in over in front of the M&M sign over there. Back with Smith for this throw. So Consett looking to build their way back into this game. Throw forward, and that's all clear before going back to Tinku, puts in the middle. Turner gets forward to Rawson, back to goal, and we'll let one loose for Reaney. It's a great pass for Reaney, who looks at the cross, crosses block. Back with him, who just stumbles a bit, Reaney there, but has got it back, and he's looking for some space. Right foot to ball in, great ball, and it's a clumsy one on the near post, and it's just about got away by Consett. It's still in the 6-yard area with Rawson wide, and Rawson is now going to turn, try and put it in the middle. It's a really poor pass, and it's cleared away, and that is an opportunity 2-0 that's been gone, and Consett are going to look to get on the break now, but Tinker is going back and being quite bolshy with him, and then the ball forward has been missed, and Consett on the attack. Good standing challenge, though, from Stocksbridge, though Consett remain on the attack. They've got the ball back. Stocksbridge a few attempts to stop this attack. Into the middle of the box it goes. Turner with a tackle. It's not cleared away yet. And then Turner will get the ball back after it deflects to him, and he carries it away. Ball's going to go forward to Reaney now, who's been wrestled a bit. Back to Reaney, who's knocked it forward for Marshall to chase. Marshall, who I think just about beat the offside trap there. And back it goes to Turner. Turner carrying it forward to Reaney now on the left, just a stretch to get it. Reaney back to Turner. I think it's just a bit too slow, this diagonal ball, looking for Lemon, but it's a bit too short, and that's going to be intercepted. And now they try the counter-attack Consett. Goodwin goes in with a good tackle, uses every part of the body to try and do it. There's appeal for a free kick as Shaw went over the top of Goodwin. I think that'd been a free kick for Steels, if anything. And Marshall's just done some lovely trickery to beat his man on the right-hand side. Marshall drills in on the right, cross going in, misses everyone. Back to Turner, stumbles over the ball. Goes down the left-hand side. Turner takes it. Oh, there should be 2-0. Turner, it just felt right to him first. Didn't take the right touch, but it falls right from a second time. Hits it with his left. It's not his favoured, and he ends up sending it over when really it should be 2-0. It remains 1-0 to the Steels here, but they could have extended their lead there. Will we be punished by that later on in the game? It's 20 minutes gone. It's 1-0 to the Steels. Hello to Mark Hill in the comments saying, come on, Steels. It's been positive so far for us. In the Champions League, Barcelona are leading 1-0 against Napoli. Lopez has scored for the Catalans. Ball forward from the defender from this goal kick. Goodwin will head it back into his field. Going to go all the way to Rawson, who controls it. Finds Marshall on the right. It was Marshall's tricky to get him in, and he's going to try and get down this right-hand side again. Does do so. Puts the ball towards the near post, but cleared away at A. And it will be a corner kick, and the fans are responding to what has been so far a really positive performance by the home side. Turner's deliveries have been great so far. It was from the last corner where Stocksbridge got the goal. It was recycled, went to Reaney, that deflected effort finding the back of the net. Turner is taking his time to head over that, which means I have to gamble on for a bit longer. Young fans are enjoying cheering their heroes on over on the opposite side there. Again, there's quite a few options forward, like Rawson and Goodwin and Oglesby, but I think there's been a bit too much pushing and shoving between Goodwin and Purewild, the two captains. And the referee, Mr. Watson, is going to have a word with them. Usually. And now sent to the box, and here comes the corner in. Here comes right footer looking for the far post. Rawson goes for the head away before it can get to him in the 6-yard area. It's going to bounce over for Consett. To clear it to one of their men, and they've beat Reaney on that occasion. Trying to get away. Long ball towards the right-hand side. It's a good ball as well. Steele's having to rush back to get back into position. They don't want to get countered here and concede in a silly way after being on top for the last 5 minutes. A lofted ball going into the box. It's going to be misjudged a bit, and it's Turner who's come to read it well. Turner's playing a better centre-back than some of the centre-backs today. Clears it away to Rawson, who takes a touch, takes it back quite a bit and gets himself into a bit of trouble, but back to Turner it goes, who's going to send it long and sliced up to the air by the Consett defender, and they head it on, and it's going to still stay with them for now, and they're going to drill it towards the left-hand side, but Lemon is going to do a little clever header, get it back to Townsend. Some goals to tell you about Barcelona now 2-0 up in the Champions League. Cancelo has scored to extend that lead there, while Barnsley have equalised against Carlisle. Williams, the goal scorer. Townsend sending the ball along, looking for Rawson, but beyond him, but it goes to Reaney, who just can't get it under control, and it's going to go out for a throw-in. 31 minutes gone in this game so far. It remains 1-0 to Stocksbridge thanks to that deflected effort from Charlie Reaney. ball thrown forward. Tinker heads it away and headed on then to Rawson, just goes on through his feet, but Consett clear it. Holmesby will then head that away and then gets a return and slices it up into the air. Goodwin will then look to head it on, but he can only head it out to be a Consett throw. North Ferriby are in a bit of trouble now in their East Riding Cup match. Pocklington have equalised, and Stocksbridge might be in a bit of trouble here because Ramsey's got the ball on the left-hand side. He's facing up with Lemon, goes on the outside, drills across him, blocked by Lemon, and if it comes off Ramsey last, and it will be a goal kick. He worries sometimes because Lemon doesn't have the pace that he once had, and Ramsey does look like he has a bit of a yard on him, but Lemon has been able to read what he wants to do and make the blocks when it's needed. So So about now we're Townsend as Ramsey, who comes from the Sunderland Academy, another one who's been with them all season. Also played for Morpeth Town, so he has been dropping down the league a bit to come to Consett, and has shown some of that quality today as the ball goes along, headed away by Consett. Tinker will come out to it and head it forward to Goodwin, and Goodwin then lay it off down to Marshall, who takes a little of a looping touch and takes him far out wide. He's forced back to Goodwin, and he's going to look on looking for Rawson, but it's a bit too wide and goes out for a throw-in. Beverley have equalised against Southampton. Well faced, 1-1. With Curl for the throw-in, goes forward, and Goodwin will try and head it away, and both teams appealing for it, and will be on the throw. Stocksbridge is that convinced of the throw-in. They've come forward, and Consett looking to catch them out there. They got a ball to feet from that throw-in. Now ball not long. Physical battle on this right-hand side with Phillipson and the attacker. And got past him is Ramsey, but then well in from Hogg. But then Ramsey's got past. Hogg pushes him over. It's a free kick on the edge of the box, and Luke Hogg is going to get a yellow card for that one. Dangerous, dangerous free kick that Stocksbridge do. And all that has come from the fact that Stocksbridge are so convinced that they had the throw-in that they've gone forward, and then Consett have clocked onto that, found a bit of space for it, and they've now got a free kick in a dangerous area that was no good. Yellow card. Yeah, I think Martin just said, oh, yeah, it's a good yellow card. It was, because he was breaking into the box, and it could well have been 1-1. Just shows you just turn off for a second, and you can get caught out in this, even at this level of the game. Clever play out by Curl, who was taking the throw-in. And this, it's right on the edge of the box. Hogg takes a slight, just the tiniest delay, and it's a penalty kick. Here comes a free kick, looking for the far post. Misses everyone, goes out, goal kick. That's a breath of relief from the Brackenmore faithful. 35 minutes gone, Reigns 1-0 to the Steels. Townsend has to go play ball boy over there as he has to go fetch it over as it's going to the corner of the pitch. Just taking his time with Townsend as well, which means I have to come up with some absolute rubbish to talk about, I think.
Not happy with it.
Oi! Martin's insulting me. Which means when he escapes for a moment from that booth at half-time, Hogg has got the second 2 yellows now in 2 games. Got a yellow on Saturday. Also got a goal, his first Steelers goal. As Ogilvy takes a touch here and going to send it forward, looking for Marshall on the right. Just falls a bit short of him, and Marshall's blocked his body off well. Free kick given against him. Quite light there from Mr. Watson, and Dominic Curl has got away with one, I think, on that occasion. I thought Marshall just done really well to use his body to shield it away, but Curl there has absolutely got away with it. Lucky man, that left back, or else he could have easily gone on to be 2-0 to the Steels. Waiting for Consett to take this free kick. Here goes ball forward, headed away by Hogg, and then back to Consett in the midfield, but well in by Hogg. Gets it now to Reaney on the left, who's back to goal, and he's going to look to turn, and he has done, and now we'll try and cut inside to beat him. He's getting wrestled a bit, lays it off for Turner, who takes it away from him. I think he should have left it with Reaney there, and in the end, Turner passed it out play to be a throw-in to Consett. Charlie Reaney having a good game so far. Ball forward to What? And he's forced backwards, and now to the right wing it goes. So, remember wondering why we're not identifying many Consett players? It's because their numbers are black on black. It's very difficult to be able to see. As it's here on the left-hand side now, back now it goes to Phillipson, and he will send this long. Goes forward, and it's going to be headed right back and out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. No, Steele will get a chance to get the ball back here. With Tinker's throw-in, and they'll be hoping to try and see if they can extend this lead before the end of the first half. Well, as long as Rawson tries to head it on, I think he knocks it off a Consett man. He does. It will be another throw-in really near the corner, the halfway line. Tries to dribble, throw it to Turner to dribble. He's blocked off. It's another throw-in. Tinker, he's taking a few extra steps, I think, as well. I think he might be getting away with that one there. Big long throw, looking headed on by him, and it's Marshall trying to get down the left-hand side. No one's in the middle for him there, but the offside flag is on him, and Marshall's just got to be careful not to get frustrated, because that one was a tight one, but I think maybe just the correct decision, but he's just going to not get frustrated by some of these decisions just going against him at the moment. Back now in the defence for Consett, and they will send this forward now. Looking for what? Instead, Oglesby will head it away and then returned, and Lemon steps in and gets it away, and all the way to Rawson, who takes the touch, and he's carried on with it well. Now later pass, looking for Marshall, but the ankle of Curl blocks it going to him. Ball going forward to Lemon, who's having his shirt pulled as he gets it away. Can only clear it out to a Consett player, but they knock it forward, and Phillipson has that covered. Back it goes to Townsend, who will send this forward with some power. Goes to Rawson, who heads it on. Looking for Marshall, but it's headed away from him and gets caught in midfield. Turner gets it back now. Turner, little tackle goes into him, but he keeps it. We'll send it down the right as he slips, but well intercepted by Curl, and out for a throw-in the end, though, for Stocksbridge. So we're trying to get down the field here. 39 minutes gone. 1-0 to Stocksbridge. Well, throws it in the middle to Hogg, but just gets cleared away. Poor pass from Hogg. Long ball down and well cut by Phillipson, who then will get penalised. The Consett man goes down with very little contact. You can hear the Stocksbridge fans are not happy with that. And that's a good chance for Consett to put a ball in here. Well, I would say that is well won by the attacker. It'll be Jake Orrell taking this as a Consett man who, even when I see the number directly, I cannot tell who it is. As just to say, the player who's got fouled is claiming he got elbowed. I can tell you as a witness to that, it's not the case. It's Charlie Watt there who's going to get a bit of treatment to his nose. So Jake Orrell will now take this free kick right-footed towards the far-hand side, and Purewall tried to get to it, it's headed away, and probably will go out for a throwing to Consett unless Turner can keep it in. He can't. Well, actually, it goes out. It will actually be a Purewall. It will be a Stocksbridge throw. And goes in back now to Turner. He's going to send one long. Try to go to Rainey, try to head it on, but it's headed away from him and then head back to Rawson. Now with Turner again, who carries it forward, lays it off for Hogg, who's going to send one for Marshall to chase. Is that a bit too heavy for him? Marshall's trying to make sure it isn't, and it's going to be a physical battle in the corner. Marshall has got the first touch. He's going to try and beat him. He's got it past the man the ball, but not himself. And then when Marshall gets to it, the defenders track back. Marshall now just needs a bit of help, gives it to Hogg, and he's going to send it in first time. Great ball, head away in the 6-yard area. Goes Turner, who takes the touch, can't get it down. Lays it off to left to Tinker, who's going to take the touch. Takes it outside, I think misses his opportunity. Goes down looking for the penalty, he's not going to get it. And I think, to be honest, Tinker went down a bit too easy on that occasion. I think maybe just that lack of confidence, having no goals, meant he didn't take the shot when he probably should have. And now Tinker's There's no one covering that left-back position at the moment, and that's where Consett moving on the right wing. They're into the box on the right wing. Ball going in, deflected to the edge, and Townsend makes a fantastic save, and Turner just going to boot that out for a corner. And now it's Consett get a late corner, and it was just, I think Stockbridge not having enough men back as they were going forward for that one, lead into that, and in the end it was clumsily dealt with, but dealt with nonetheless. Corner kick for Consett with 42 minutes on the clock. So here comes Consett's corner. They've just got to grab the ball and they're going to put it on the corner now. Here comes corner looking for the near post, and Consett have committed a foul in that, and it will be a free kick. Consett are complaining a lot to the referee at the moment, I'm noting, and I don't think the referee's appreciating it too much. So I think we're going to be... So we'll be back for a goal kick as Consett manager's not too pleased with the referee at the moment. That's Tony Fawcett. Nothing to do with Watertap. He's a man who's managed a few teams around the North East and took over after Stocksbridge beat Consett last year at their ground over at the Security Cup. That's the one we're looking at Bellevue, and he's been doing well since. Has Consett as an outside chance of the playoffs at the moment. But at the moment, quite unhappy with his team and the referee. Anyway, back now. Consett do have a free kick just inside their own half, and they're going to try to throw what they can at to get an equaliser. Napoli have one back against Barcelona. Ramani has scored. Don't know what that is on aggregate, though. So here comes the ball forward from Orrell. Quite a low one. Tinker gets head onto it, but it's going to end up going out for corner. Oglesby's trying to chase it down to Perry, and he does actually, and really well from Oglesby, and it's going to be a throw-in stance instead of the corner kick. Surprised no one actually tried to pressure him a bit to force a mistake. Ball goes back now, and Consett will knock it into the box, but it's easy for Rawson to just boot that one away. He beats it into the opposition, into the other field, and it will be 2 minutes at a time. We'll start that at a time clock now. Ball goes out into the midfield. Consett have opened up a bit of space for them now. Carrying it forward. Pass into the box, but Lemon intercepts. Lemon plays out to Marshall. Can he turn this into a counter-attacking opposite? He's going to look at Reaney's in the middle as an option. He's going to lay it off to Reaney, but coming in on the right-hand side. Right-hand side of the box is Reaney. Reaney down to the byline. High one looking for the far post. Rawson will try and head it. He's going to head it over the top, and he's going to get penalised for the foul coming over the... putting his hands on the shoulder of the defender anyway. Don't think Reaney's cross was the best. That high lofted one made it really tricky for him, and in the end Rawson had to try and climb over the top to get anything, and he was always going to get penalised for it. Back now, and Consett have returned to the defender taking the goal kicks, and it's not a good reason for the defender taking a goal kick because he's just sent it out of play for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Lemon is going to take this throw-in as he slowly heads over, a few yards into the Consett half. Steals a look to try and nick one before the end of the half, and throws it down very close to the byline, headed inward by Consett. Not a great clearance, but it is on the ball. Lemon comes in with a good tackle, but then back with Consett, who send it long, and it's one for Will Shaw to try and chase, but good. Oglesby heads it away, and then he goes to Phillipson, who will boot that one away, looking for Rawson, who heads it on, and then it's Capewell who knocks it back more backwards, and it's claimed by Anderson. It's definitely not a back pass, so we can't claim that one, and it will. He'll just take it. The thought is, what if someone had Campbelled on that? Ball going long from Anderson. Turner gets somewhat head onto it, but still going to make it to the right wing. Back it goes and then drilled forward, but only for Lemon to take that touch forward and big acrobatic ball forward. And it's going to be half time here. So the Steels are leading 1-0 against Consett. A recycled corner fell to Charlie Reaney on the edge of the box. His strike was deflected in, And that has been the only goal of the game. Stocksbridge have been well on top for most of it. They've had chances to have the second, though. Consett have looked dangerous at times, and they're definitely not out of this game. It's 1-0 to the Steels. I've been Adam Allcroft, and we'll see you in 15 minutes for this commentary, sponsored by Jason Rawson, Carpet Fitter and Supplier. Hello and welcome back to this Northern Premier League East match between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Consett. It's 1-0 to the Steels thanks to a goal from Charlie Reaney, and the game has already got underway with Consett kicking from left to right in their pink and black jazzy shirts and black shorts and black socks, while the Steels are wearing their yellow shirt, blue shorts and blue socks, kicking from right to left. We'll go through the team in as it's a good job there's no goal in the early part of it because our cameraman is just getting back to his place.
Professional to the end.
Anything, I've only just got on as literally kickoff happened. It's all great, and Turner's knocked it on, and we might see one here. Reaney can beat the man, but no, well beaten to it by Consett, and they will spread it to the right. And Tinker tries to block Gibbons getting past him. He's had to stop in his track, Gibbons, and he's put it in the middle, but Phillipson's read that well and cleared that one away. Headed back by Capewell into the middle and controlled by Watt, and Goodwin's going to go in and get in the tackle. Back to Lemon, and Lemon will send it down the right. So back into the middle, and I think Lemon just committed a foul there, and it will be a free kick in the middle. Yeah, Hogger means committed the foul. So the teams, there's been no changes at half time. So for Stocksbridge, it's Ben Townsend in goal, then it's Jordan Lemon, Jack Tinker, Luke Hogg, Charlie Oglesby, Alex Phillipson, Curtis Turner, Ross Goodwin, who's the captain, Luke Rawson, Charlie Reaney, who's the goal scorer, and Tommy Marshall. The benches, Jack Dorman, Alex O'Connor, Thomas Poole, Ollie Novak, and Andy Ring. For Consett, it's James Anderson in goal, then Calvin Smith, Dominic Curl, Jay Orrell, Ian Purewell, Daniel Capewell, Jack Gibbons, Caleb Young, Charlie Watt, Wilshire, and Benjamin Ramsey. The bench is Benjamin Milburn, Jake Jensen, Jack Cagle, and Kieran Applin. Stocksbridge just have the throw-in their own half at the moment. Throwing down the line will be headed back by Rawson. No foul for a pull on Rawson, and Consett will get the ball. It should be covered by Phillipson, who's going to allow Townsend to get that into his box and pick it up. Just taking his time with it, Townsend, and welcome back to everyone who's listening, and please do feel free to get involved in the commentary by commenting on our YouTube chat as the ball goes long here. Purewell beats Rawson to it, heads it away, but only to Hogg, who knocks it forward, and then it's headed away, and it's going to be a bit of head tennis between the two stands, and it's going to be cleared away before Turner heads it forward. Rawson will now fight for it, heads it on. Goes to Turner, who's going to leave it off for Reaney. Reaney spins out to a challenge, sends it to Rawson on the right. Not a great touch by Rawson. It bounces off his ankle and goes out to the right, and potentially a good chance it goes away on that occasion. Ball 4 goes forward, and sorry, I'm getting distracted. We've got the kids have moved into the stand, and I can hear all the chant very clearly, and they're very wonderful. Ball goes over the top, Rawson trying to chase on it. Purewell having to try to head it away from him. Purewell onto it, tries to knock it off Rawson. It's a bit clumsy, but eventually Purewell is able to knock it into midfield, and they clear it down the middle. Lemon cuts it out well, goes into midfield again. It's a battle, and Consett win it. They're going to boot it long and out for a throw-in. 47 minutes gone in this game. It is 1-0 to the Steels. You know, 151 people here today. I think very good attendance to considering it's a Tuesday night, and the weather's been crap in some areas, and it's not been, well, and obviously Concert's coming all the way from the northeast. Well, a lot of games have been called off today, though, you know, due to various rainfalls in other areas. Back for Lemon for the throw-in. Throwing down the line, looking for Goodwin, who tries to cross controls it, get it back to Hogg, who can only slice it forward. That's going to allow Consett to get onto it, and they're going to send one to Chase. Tinker will have that covered as it goes over back to Townsend. Townsend taking his time with it before sending it long, looking for Rawson. Headed on, but it's just going to be easy for Capewell to take the touch forward with it, and then that's tackled, and now Marshall's on it. Marshall's trying to get into the box on the right wing. He's on the edge of the box on the right wing, tries to knock it in, going to earn the corner kick. There's a Steel player down as that build-up was happening, though the man who it is, Ross Goodwin, is going to get up, looking like he's got pain in his legs. So it's going to be on the right wing. Sorry, these kids are just making me laugh all the moment. Here comes the ball. It's a low one. Look at the far side. Oaks tries to get on her. It's touched away by Consett. Really trying to race onto it. Consett are able to get away. It's Turner's poorest delivery of the game so far. Phillipson doing good tackle. Well, as we go out for a throw in, it's going to be with Wattu takes it quickly into the middle for Young to spread it out to the left. It's to Ramsey here, who's had a good first half. Had a beaten on a few occasions, though Lemon was able to recover well. Back into midfield it goes. Goodwin challenging, forces him backwards. Back it goes to Purewal. Takes a touch forward and will look to switch play. He does it, switches it really well to Gibbons, and ball goes through into the middle, but well read by Oglesby, who clears it away. Then Reaney knocks it away, and then heading into the middle, Marshall just mistracks it, and it's going to just go back to Consett, and they knock it over to left to Curl. The big lanky left back is coming forward now, lays it off to Ramsey, and now loft the ball into the middle, well headed away by Oglesby, back to the edge of the box, and Lemon looking to knock it away, and he does, and he gives it to Turner, who's going to carry it forward, gives it to Ross, who gets it out to the right to Marshall, has to double back a bit to get it, but he has got it, slows it down, gives it to Turner, who tries to get back over into his own half, and ends up going out for a Steele's throw-in. 50 minutes gone, remains 1-0 to Stocksbridge at the moment. Barnsley have taken a 2-1 lead against Carlisle. McAtee has scored. From in the middle to Turner, it's a good ball for Turner, who's going to lay off for Marshall on the right wing. Great ball for him. Can he find Reaney in the middle? Ball's in Reaney just over his head. Going to go back to Calvin Smith on the right-hand side. Turner's going to try and stop him going further, but Smith has the pace on him there. Tries to let it go. Gets past Tinker. Finds Smith again on the right-hand side. It's good play from Consett. Cuts in on the inside and then through again. Here comes a drill shot. Well blocked by Oglesby. Stocksbridge aren't really coming out very far, and it's going to be back to Consett on the left-hand side. Consett having the better of the second half so far. Into the middle it goes, and going to be a long-range distance shot. It's blocked by Oglesby again. Consett retain the ball. Goodwin goes with a good tackle. Go to Reaney, who's trying to turn, and he's by that. He's going to get it through to Goodwin. He turns on the ball well. Going to get it to Rawson on the left. It's a good ball. Rawson on the left needs some reinforcement, but the tackle goes in well from him, and they clear it back out. Gets to Gibbons, who lays off to midfield, who sends it long. It's into the end of the moment. Oglesby hasn't read that well at all, and now it's going to be into the box here for Consett. Oglesby recovers well, gets tackled, a corner kick to the away side. It's a bit frantic. Both Stocksbridge will need to calm this down. Just need to. So now going to be a corner kick, Consett. Consett just finally will get the ball back on the corner flag here. Waiting for this corner. Here it comes, left-footed into the box. Well punched away by Townsend. Going to go to the edge of the box. He's thinking the shot. He said he's going to spread it out to the right wing. He's going to face up now with his man. Plays it to the edge of the box. Going to take the touch, take the shot. It's a good killing shot. Great save, Townsend. Townsend diving well to his left to punch that out. It's another corner kick to Consett. Stockbridge not quick enough on the closing down. Loud shot to him, but Townsend read that well. Punched it away. A lot of pressure on this Stocksbridge defence in this second half so far. Here comes the corner, looking for the Townsend punched away to the edge of the box. Goodwin tries to get onto it, but then it still bounces free in the area, and then it got away, and now could be a counter-attack. Curtis Turner coming on for it. Reaney is an option, so is Marshall. Gives it to Reaney on the left-hand side. Slows it down a bit. That's out of a few of the Consett players to get back, but Reaney will go on. He's going to take the shot. Slice. Ends up being a good pass to Hogg on the right. He's going to put it in the middle. It's blocked out for a corner kick. Charlie Reaney's going to say he meant that. He didn't, but it ended up being a good pass in the end. It's a corner kick to the Steels now. Over to Turner on the right wing now. That is going to go down as a really good attacking pass from Reaney on the start sheet, which is probably why you shouldn't look into stats too much. But Turner is going to have his corner. His last delivery wasn't so good. He actually took a counter-attack from Consett. Looking for a better delivery this time. Well, looking for the far post, looking for Oglesby, who gets the header on it straight at the keeper. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Oglesby went over the top of his man. Consett thinking about taking it quickly. They don't do so. in the end. Going to leave it for the defender to take again. We're going to go back to this now. Taking some time with the defender, Capewell, and now we'll boot it long in the middle this time for him. Going to stick middle, and Phillipson will head it away. Marshall trying to get onto it, but Curl heads it back into the middle, and it's going to bounce off for Goodwin, heads it into midfield, but only back to Consett. You get it to try to get the thing, but Lemon volleys it away. Marshall will look to clear it, gets onto it, but and then Curl knocks it out. Will be a throw-in. So with Lemon, who's going to take this throw. Lemon taking his time with his throw-in. I think just trying to slow down this game, which went a bit frantic, and that wasn't going in Stocksbridge's favour. So slowed down, throw into Turner now, down to Lemon. Tries to get the ball forward, but Consett win it well. But then back to Turner, who's going to charge forward. Tries to lay off in the middle. He's looking for the space of the shot. Lays off to Reaney, who's got his back to goal, surrounded by players. He's going to try and get on the outside, down the left. Needs an option, really. Tries to break through the middle. He does, and then just stabbed away from him. And it's going to, I think Reaney got the final touch, and it will be a goal kick. This has definitely been Charlie Reaney's best game since he signed for the Steels a few months ago. 55 minutes gone in this game, remains 1-0 to the Steels. Reaney doing all he can to try and see if he can double his lead, though. Ball goes long. Okay, from the goal kick, the defender taking it. It's going to go back for Lemon to follow it. He's going to take the touch and then send that right back down the line, but Consett's in the middle to touch it back, but then that back ball being intercepted by Gooden, who's going to send forward. Bud cuts out by Capewell, but then Rawson gets it back to Turner, who avoids a tackle, and he avoids 2 tackles. Great work from Curtis Turner. He's getting in better in this game as well. Through to Marshall, back to forward, back to Turner, who's going to lay it off to Marshall on the right wing. Great sliding challenge from Curwell, stops any further. Great football from the Steels, though. Back for Lemon here. The kids are chanting Stocksbridge going to win the league. I don't have the heart to go tell them that the maths don't work out on that anymore. But thrown to Turner here. He's going to try and get on the outside and then try and put the ball in blocked, and it's going to clear out well for Consett. They get a big boot away. Going to be headed back into the area though. Goodwin will try and flick it on. Now goes to Turner. Looks on looking for Reaney's run, but well cleared away. Into the middle it goes. Now Lemon, who's come forward to take it. Will take the touch out to the right to Marshall, flick it on to Goodwin, but then Consett get the clearance away out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Chesterfield are 2-0 up on Oxford City in the FA Trophy. Tom Naylor has scored. So back now with the throw-in now for Lemon to take. Thrown down and headed on by Rawson, and then, but it's going to go out. It will be a Consett throw-in that will end the attack for now. So it's taking some time to get back to the man taking the throw-in, but so just so you know, you might be noticing I'm not identifying many Consett players. There is a reason for that. Sometimes you will, it is a common commentator thing, we moan about numbers on back of shirts. Often they're unclear. This is probably one of the most unclear. They've got this very tight, sort of weird tiger print, pink and black shirt, very fashionable. You can see, I imagine it sold quite well in the shop. But they put black numbers on it, and they are impossible to see, especially in this lighting that we have. It's just going to be a Stocksbridge throw well in their own half at the moment. So I'll admit, this is my fault. I am struggling to see all the numbers. Trying to do so, though, and I will continue to try and do what I can to give you the best possible commentary, even though I'm not that good at this, really. As Consett tried to get the way through, but Turner intercepts, and back with Tinker, who twitches it onto Rawson. Rawson trying to go back, but he's tackled, and then Consett knock a ball down over onto the right wing as Consett prepares substitution. Big sliding challenge goes in. The Steel's going to go out for a Consett throw. Looks like Will Shaw, who will be the one man who's going to be coming off the Consett, looking at the way they were doing the numbers on their board. He is their leading scorer this season. But we've not seen much. Well, I think we may not have. They've been on the ball a lot. Can't tell with these numbers. Consett put a crossover. It's over the top of everyone. Lemon's trying to chase it down, and we'll then end up going out for a throw-in, though. It'll be a Stocksbridge's throw. So 58 minutes gone in this game. It is 1-0 to the Steel still. That first half goal from Chirini separating the two sides at the moment. Still looks like it will be Kieran Applin coming on. Ball forward, then head away, but to the back, then return Rawson. Not a great touch, but Capel's cleared it onto Rawson. Who's going to be the first on? So it's going to be Marshall on the right wing. Slows it down. He's looking for his passing option. He's going to translate to the end, to the box to Turner. Takes in left-footed shot. Not far off from Turner. A good effort from him. He just couldn't get it cleanly hit. So it will be Kieran Applin coming on for sure. Applin, he's had a bit of a tough year, really. Well, I've told you, kids, it's Kieran Applin. They're shouting, who are you? But yeah, Kieran Applin coming in. He's had a tough year, really, for Consett. Last year, he was their leading scorer. This year, he's only scored once. Will Shaw. Almost forward. Turner will now head it on, and into the midfield it goes, and not forward, and going to try to be hauled down by Ramsey. He's going to have to go further wide. High loft across, looking for the far post. It's missed everyone, but Consett have got it to right side. They return the cross. The dangling leg of Phillips and stops it, and he will take the touch for clearing out, looking for Reaney. Reaney will be trying to cause a problem, and he does cause a bit of one, but in the end, Consett able to control it and get the throw in, and they take it quickly, and back it goes to Smith, who took the throw in, sends it forward. And Oglesby will just allow that to go out and back to Townsend. Go. Townsend just taking a moment with the ball now. Right for the ball forward. Look, Purewall will head it away though. Back for Phillipson, who will return it. Almost slipped through. Reaney was going to gamble on that if it was. Back with Consett possession. Goodwin trying to cause problems in that midfield, but bit too heavy from him, and it will be a free kick. Consett's way. Ball forward from Consett, but Lemon reads it, heads it away into Consett, who have it back in midfield, and Goodwin will attack it. It's going to go out. It will be Consett's throw again. Better in this second half from Consett. Throwing is immediately given to Lemon, who has to just boot that one away. So, just waiting for that ball to be returned. And now two come back. It's like buses, except they're not like Stocksbridge buses, because just Stocksbridge buses never show up at all. Throwing goes in front, and Consett get one man beaten, but then they have to forced to go backwards. Big cross into the middle. No one's there for it. Oglesby just head it away, but it goes right back to one of their players. They're going to try and beat the men here. They slip through to the left. Good ball on the left. They need. Put the ball in. Well, head away by Oglesby, having a good game there. Now Reaney, who just allows that to come forward with him. Carrying it forward, Reaney has to turn back and lays it back off to Turner, who is coming forward with it. He's got a couple of options in front of him. Reaney in the centre. Reaney, Marshall on the right. Back to Marshall on the right. Looking to do a bit of trickery, but then gives it back to Turner. There's some options in the middle now for both. Slowing it down. Back it goes to Hogg, who is going to come forward with it. Leads to Goodwin, who not a great touch, and Purewall's able to clear it away, and not the best attacking option you probably could have taken. Turner has it now, and back to Lemon, who's going to knock it over the top. Goodwin will chase. Purewall will have that covered, though. He's looking to turn, but Goodwin has pushed over his man. No free kick is given. Goodwin needs to just put it in the middle. He's delayed it too much. Tries to play in. I think he's gone out for a goal kick before it does so. Goodwin has just had a stroke of luck there. To be honest, it should be a free kick Consett's way, but he delays his pass far too long. The chance goes, and it will be a goal kick, and Goodwin has stayed down after that. But he is now back to his feet and will return. Bit of a wasted opportunity that time. 63 minutes gone in this game. Remains 1-0 to the Steels. Ball going forward here. All the way to the left. It's just going to go over everyone's head and be back to be a Stocksbridge throw. Cranfield are 1-0 up in their game, just to let you know. Not sure who they're playing, but they're 1-0 up. Good for them. They've got a good pitch down there in Cranfield. So, Back with Lemon for this throw-in for Stocksbridge. Big throw down the line. It's going to be headed immediately out. Will be Stocksbridge just inside the Consett half. The Consett, I think, for a second thought it was going to be theirs. Back with Lemon now. Taking his time with it, and now we'll launch it down, looking to throw some. Falls a bit short and is headed out, and then kept. I say headed out, just about kept in. Kept in.
Well,
And it's going to be another throw for Stocksbridge, close to the corner flag.
oh, it's just rushing me.
So waiting for the throw. Thrown to Turner, who's on the touchline. Coming backwards here. Into the middle to Marshall, who's trying to get to the touchline and get the cross in. He's going to block off his man and earn the corner kick. Good work from Marshall. Can the Steels take advantage and double their lead? They need to do so because Consett are often dangerous at the other end. Turner will once again take this corner. He's been good on corners in this game so far. The first goal came from a recycled corner. Charlie Reaney firing in, deflected effort. Wait, and here we go. Waiting for the options. Goodwin's doing a lot of movement. Ball going in far inside. Going to bounce in the box. It's Tommy Marshall, who has scored his first goal and Steel's colours. He runs towards the fans in the corner. Tommy Marshall. Yeah. Tommy Marshall scores his first Steel's goal, and it's 2-0. And not as a man not earned that more than him. He has quickly becoming a fan's favourite from his loan from Chesterfield over the last few weeks. It's not so good as maybe expected, a tapping from a yard out. And coming on, and now there is going to be a substitute for Consett. Jake Jensen has come on, but we're not sure who's come off just yet. Some of those kids have got so excited, they're reaching notes that only dogs can hear. We're actually still waiting. Consett have got the game back underway here.
Come on.
Who's come on, Martin? So Dominic Curl has come off for Jensen. So Stocksbridge have cleared it out. Rainey trying to touch it on, and into the middle goes Lemon. He misjudges that, but then it's a poor touch from him. He still keeps it. They're going to be forced backwards though now. Consett to sign Jensen, but Stocksbridge have just won the ball high up. Knocked it long, looking for Reaney, but headed away from him. Out to Turner, who's coming forward with the ball, and he's coming forward with some pace. Tries to lays it out to the right-hand side to Marshall. He's got some space. Takes the cross, blocked by Purewell's, going to rebound into the pitch. Marshall chase it down, keeps possession in Stocksbridge's favour. Down the right-hand side, close to the corner flag, takes the cross, blocked out, and it's going to be a throwing next to flag. So Jake Jensen, the midfielder, signed from Dunstan at the start of the year, one of the many non-league players who's come through a scholarship in the United States. And he'll be looking to try and turn this game around. And also midfield coming off defender means they are looking to be more advanced in their play. So close to the corner flag here, Stocksbridge have got it. Put the close near the post. We're also looking to turn on the edge corner of the 6-yard area. Has to play back to middle, lofted ball over the top. No one's there for it, but well fought for by Tinker, but he's going to get the beating. Has a little nibble. He's not getting penalised for that, but then I think actually that is the foul being given because Greeny got the tackle in. And it's quite far forward. It's about 20 yards forward, this free kick, from where the foul was actually given, but it is going to be allowed, and they'll look to switch play over to the left wing and head it into the box, but Townsend will come out and claim that. So we are 68 minutes gone in this game now, and it is 2-0 for the Steels. And on the day when Cheltenham started, Stocksbridge have made quite a few of the hurdles really well so far. There's only a few more to go in this game, a few more furlongs, and they've just got to make sure not to fall at the last. And much like Cheltenham, it's soft and good to going in places. As there's a foul So, well, Consett wants to take that free kick quickly. It was a foul on the halfway line, but the defensive player stayed down injured, so we will have a stoppage for this. Just waiting, we'll see which player goes up. Not going to be able to tell when he goes up because, again, these numbers are just something else in this light. And I believe that was Jake Jensen who's just come on, who's the man who has been a bit injured. But ball goes up, and Calvin Smith has some space to move into. Reeney's coming out to defend. Reeney's beaten, and he ends up rebounding the edge, goes to the edge of the area. Shot taken, sliced, but cleared inside the box. They come to Reeney now, who then slices it forward and out for a throw-in. Not the best touch he's ever taken in the world. He doesn't get the look with that pass this time. Into the middle, and then Orrell tries to put it in the box and headed into the box, and it goes to the edge of the area. Take a shot, well saved in the near post by Townsend. It wasn't the cleanest connection. Able to get to it. Stops Consett from being able to get one back here. Corner kick for Consett, though. Stocksbridge trying to get plenty of their men back. Even Tommy Marshall's going to be on the edge of the area to try and defend. Ball going into the area. Over everyone. Rawson blocks it and then clears it away. Back it goes out. Consett get possession back. Gibbons has got it. He's going to run towards goal. Takes a shot. Well-drilled shot. Well, wide of the goal. Townsend's near post is safe for the moment. And it will be a goal kick. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying the kids chanting here. They've been brilliant in the stand. Bit of noise as Townsend sends the ball forward. And he goes over to Tommy now for a goal kick, a ball kick from Townsend. But they're jeering Townsend there. I don't think they're meant to do that. 70, I think Townsend would enjoy it. 70 minutes gone here. Stockbridge have won the ball high up. Marshall there. Tackle goes in on him, and then it goes to right to Gooden, who's going forward, looking for the pass to Rawson. Purewell doesn't deal with it properly. Eventually is sliced away, and then Stockbridge, though, will head it back, and he goes to Gooden again. Back to the right here to Marshall, who's going to come forward with it. What a game he's been having, and he's got the goal to reward it. Back it goes now to Hogg. Puts the ball through, and then that ball is intercepted. And now going to go into the middle, and Consett can break here. Consett are breaking through the middle. They just need the final pass, but that final pass is intercepted by Tinker, and he's going to get out to Turner. Heavy touch, and then out to left. Oh, pass, and it's going to go out for a Consett throw-in. So, out to the right with Smith for this throw-in. Throws it down the line here. And that's going to be intercepted by Reeney. He's going to try and clear it out. It's going to end up going out for another Consett throw in a good position. Townsend not particularly happy, and some short passing from Consett's found him a bit of space. Drill cross in, deflected towards the edge of the area. Lemon clears it away. Marshall will look to turn. He's got a man on his back. He does turn well, lays off for Reeney well, who's going to send one for Rawson to chase. Bounces awkwardly for Rawson, but he's got control of it on the right-hand side. Catewell's batting with it. Catewell does get a tackle in on him, forcing him further wide, but Rawson will get the ball back. On the right is Rawson, pushing on the back of him. No foul given. Will, though, be a Stocksbridge throw. So, Stocksbridge yet to make any substitutes at the moment. Wonder if we might see some changes to make sure Stocksbridge don't have a nervy into this game. Sorry. They are chanting a thing. They are urging Rawson to do something that would get him sent off. The young fans behind the goal. There are now little gangs of young fans here, and separate ones. Stocksbridge tries to keep in, and there is going to be a foul Stocksbridge again. It will be a yellow card for the defender for Consett. We'll see which one it is. Ian Purewell's already got a yellow card for Consett. But now it's a good chance to deliver a free kick. Can the Steels make it free and properly kill this match off? People up. Tinker's up. He's looking for his first goal. So, here's it. Looks like it was the number 8, Caleb Young, who's got the booking. And here it comes, Turner's free kick over to the far post. Headed away before Ross can get to it. Will we go to Reaney on the edge of the box, and he's going to roll and try and go down the left, but he can't find his way past man, but he does get a kick into the box. Rawson's not aware for it, though, but then it's cleared out. Oh, Reaney almost gets to it, and then it's cleared away, but only to Hogg. Rawson needs to get back on side. He's clutching his arm. Hogg takes a shot. It's not far. Well, it's quite far wide, but Rawson is struggling with his shoulder as he gets back up, and I think he might need some treatment. I think landed a bit awkwardly, Rawson there. And we will see Liv come on to do some treatment. Our new sports therapist. I think that's official term, because Laura has a go at me if I say physio, because that's a medically, legally protected term. I'm sorry, this is the most fun I'm having listening to these kids. It's honestly great, because, Brecon Moor at times has been a library. I have been commentating here where I'm sometimes the only thing that's making a noise, and I'm getting glares for it. So it's honestly great to have this bitter atmosphere on a Tuesday night where sometimes we have the quieter crowds. The people aren't as energetic, they've been at work and stuff. So it's just fantastic, and it's put a smile on a lot of our faces. And I think the players enjoy it too as well. As we hear Rawson. As well as only trying to do a bit of stretch to get his shoulder back in place. 75 minutes gone in this game. Ball goes long. Oglesby heads it away, but only backed into defence and clear away. Slice by Oglesby. This could let Consett in. Tinker is covering though. Little push from Tinker on the play to try and first and further wide. Consett try to touch it in, and it's going to end up being a corner kick. Comes off Tinker last. Oglesby being great at times, but then that's just let Consett back in on that occasion, and it will be a corner. Barnsley are 3-1 in on 3-1 up on Carlisle. Russell has scored. 77. So it's going to be a corner kick for the Steels to defend. It's a good-looking corner, hit away in the near post, and there is going to be a free kick. Well, is it going to be retaken? I think that.
Yeah, penalty.
It's a penalty. He's given a penalty to Consett. What? I don't even see what happened there, but it's a penalty to Consett. What? Looks like Goodwin's being penalised, but it is a penalty to Consett. It's an absolute lifeline out of nothing. So it's a penalty kick for Consett. I have no idea who's taking it because the number you can't. It looks like I'd expect to be Charlie Watts, but we think it is. So penalty, Townsend, who saved a few penalties in the shoe tag and Pennison, but not saved one in normal action since. Takes it, and it is a goal. Consett have got one back out of nothing from the corner. The penalty has been given. I believe it is Charlie Watt, but we will correct. That one is out of nothing, and to be honest, we got quite shocked at that one. No one expected it, no one cheered it, no one called for it. Referee's given it. 11. No, it's actually Benjamin Ramsey who's got the goal. And now Steels have a nervy end to come. Hogg will try and get it over to the left-hand side. Falls a bit short and is headed away. Turner goes in with the tackle and he's going to lose it. Ball goes forward and then Phillipson will clear it back. It only goes back into the middle and that's going to allow Consett to get an attack. It's grandstand finish now, set up for the last 10 minutes and Ramsey's looking to get the beat and a Goodwin. Goodwin gets a shove and that's not a foul though, even though I would say if that corner was, that was. Back in the middle and Stocksbridge knocked forward to Rawson and Consett will get the touch forward. Rawson trying to tackle and it's going to go out wide now to Gibbons who threads it out to Smith. Left-footed will try and put the ball in. Head away by Oglesby. Over to the left now to Consett who try and trigger the ball in the middle, but Phillipson clears it away. Townsend did guess that penalty right, but it was just hit over him. It was a well-taken penalty by Benjamin Ramsey. As it's back into Consett's defence here, they're going to send that ball long. And it's a good-looking ball drilled across the left. And it's in the back of the net. Consett have come back from 2-0 behind. Thrown away by Steels. And, well, you're just baffled here. 2-0 up. And then within 2 minutes, Consett have come back. Not sure who scored. Townsend's angry. To be honest, I'm quite upset because that was not a penalty at all, and it now what looked like 3 points are now clinging on to a point. The referee's given that to him. Apparently it's Dan Capewell who's got the goal for Consett, the equalising goal. Within 2 minutes, Consett have come from 2-0 behind to make it 2-2. It's just really poor. I mean, there's a substitute. The referee's not even aware that a substitute's coming on as Jack Dolman replaces Charlie Reaney. Dolman will try and add some extra pace on that left-hand side. We're just waiting for Stocksbridge to get the game back underway here. With Dolman now on the pitch, he'll be taking up that left wing role. Ball goes to Hogg here, and Hogg is going to send it right, looking for Marshall. Can Marshall just about keep it in? He does do so. Steele's had this in hand and then have completely thrown away 3 points, and Stocksbridge will get the free kick this time for the pull-in, and now Steele's, rather than extending a lead, will have to try and retake it. I'm just shocked at that, how much shot thrown away. It wasn't a penalty. I don't even know what that was given for. It feels like the referee was just trying to get them the way back into the game, to be honest. And it certainly did do that. Poor from Mr. Watson in this occasion. We're just going to have to wait to see if there's a push in here and see if a penalty gets given the other way. We wait for this free kick. Turner taking. His deliveries have been good so far. Can they be good again? Here it comes, ball off and into the middle, headed away, and first onto it is going to be Phillipson. Phillipson, good little touch from him, and then out now to Hogg, who left one over the top. Marshall, don't think was quite ready for it. It's going to be Marshall out of play, and going to be a goal kick. Now back to be a goal kick for Consett. 2-2 here. Steels have thrown it away at them today, but there is a chance to restore it. Ball's going to scoot over here. 83 minutes gone in this game. It's 2-2. Ball goes down the right. Stocksbridge trying to get back into the lead. Ball goes into the middle, goes to Rawson, who lays it off for Marshall, touched away from him. Back to Turner, who hasn't really got the space. He's looking for it. Takes shot, deflected, blocked away. Then goes to Hogg, who's going to redistribute it to Dolman on the left. Dolman now will put it into the middle to Turner. Turner down the left now to Tinker on the overlap. Cuts in the middle. We'll need to drill it in. Goes to Dolman. It's blocked on the line. Dolman almost his first Stocksbridge corner kick. I really thought that'd be 3-2. Comes off the head of a Consett defender there. Corner with Turner with another chance to take a corner. Steels need to now retake the lead after two minutes of nightmares. Here comes Turner's corner. High one, looking in the middle. Bounces all quickly. Appeals for handball. Not given. And it's going to be a goal kick now. Andy Ring very determined on that one. Referee not giving it. So now back with Capewell to take it. He's going to send it long when we headed away, but then right back into midfield, and then not long, and Townsend is, and well, he's going to allow us to go out for a goal kick. Dolly's going to push it. Looks like Stocks is going to try and defend in a 5 and then attack in a 4. Ball going now from Townsend, and it's going to just end up going out of play now for a throw-in, gives it right back to Consett. There's a Consett player down here injured as well, so we're going to have a physio come on for this. So just another stoppage here. I am still mystified about that penalty. I mean, if I didn't see anything like a major push, it didn't barely entered the box, and referee very determined about it. It's got them back in the game when minutes have equalised. It was definitely the pathway back into this game for Consett, and they took it to their credit. A big fortune of luck going their way, and I'm still a bit in shock at that one because that one was just, as a call, very poor. But looks like we will. Just wait and see. We might be seeing the last Consett sub. Wonder if we might see Ollie Novak coming off the steel soon to try and turn the screw a bit more. Consett player, the one who's out, is injured. So it's going to be coming off is Ramsey, the goal scorer from the spot. Coming on is Hagel. So Steels don't have long to try and retake the lead. It's 3 minutes of normal time, then whatever added we get on. Might be a bit though. Consett do have this throw in now with big throw down from Jensen, and headed back, it's bounced off and then bounced off to the side and then well touched away and cleared away, going to Rawson, who will look to turn and finds Marshall. Marshall's got an option in front of him. He said he's going to run at his defender down the right-hand side. He's got the confidence for sure. Down the right, he now needs to put the cross in, and then the cross is poor, and it's going to go to the top of everyone. It's going to go to the right side where Consett are going to get onto it. Turner's going to try and stop the clearance, but nowhere near it. But the clearance ends up going to hog to the forward, but back to Tinker, who puts it into the middle to Goodwin, opens his body up. Forward it goes now to Turner. It's going to open up for him. He's going to take the shot. It's a poor shot from Turner. Well over from him. Carlisle have one back against Barnsley. Butterworth has scored. And Consett taking all the time in the world to take this goal kick. Going to get the ball back now and get it in the 6-yarder. Defender is taking it, which does allow him, if in case the ball's returned deep, an extra bit of help. Ball going forward and headed on and goes to Gibbons. Well tackled by Tinker, who sends it forward to Rawson, who controls well. Dolman is an option on his left. Will he take Dolman? No, he's not. He's now going to take Dolman. Gets it caught on his feet. Takes a shot! The left winger has peeled off well. It's a fantastic finish from the young wing-back then winger. I'm telling you, it's the young lads from Chesterfield doing it tonight for the Steels. Jack Dolman, it's a great finish after he was denied with one on the line just a few minutes ago. It's a great ball. Rawson, to his credit, despite the crowd needing him to pass much earlier, he passed it at the perfect time for Dolman, lays it off. It's a great finish from him. And the Steels are back ahead. It's 3-2. Steels! In the 89th minute, that's come. And we're begging, please not much at a time now. Consett, get that back underway now. Ball forward. They're going to launch him now. Good header away from Phillipson. Just back into their own defence and gets it forward. Also needs to also work a bit harder in attack to get that ball sticking a bit more, because Consett knocks the ball forward. They're blocked by Goodwin, who's physical the ball well, is tripped and will earn the free kick for the Steels on that occasion. We've entered the 90th minute mark on into football web pages anyway. And Liv has got the board in hand. We just need to see what the board says. In this dramatic, it's turned this dramatic. But actually, it's going to be a substitute, I think, first, as the ball goes long here and Rawson heads it on. I think I saw 6 minutes is going to be added on. As Rawson battling forward, knocks it forward. It's just going to be a throw in, though, to Consett in their own half. First, there's going to be a substitution. Tommy Marshall is going to be heading off after a fantastic performance.
Still substitution.
He's going to be replaced by Poole, who's going to get a couple of minutes out.
Thomas Poole.
And it's 6 minutes for the Steels to hold on. 6 minutes for your butts to clench. Who wants the squeaky bum cream? Let's see if we've got any comments on the YouTube chat. No, we haven't. So, big long throw from Purewall downfield, and Stocksbridge will head out for another throw in. Grantham repeat. Please don't let there be a Grantham repeat. As Steels win that ball, we're going to send one long. Rawson's going to try and beat his man here. Consett get the first touch onto it, but it will Steels throwing. Marshall gets the standing ovation. Though in fairness, it's a standing area. They can only give a standing ovation. There's Marshall. Yeah, Marshall had a fantastic performance on that right-hand side tonight. Ball down the right, but I think it's too heavy a throw. It's going to go for a goal kick. A bit of a daft one to lose possession on. That's a minute gone of 6 minutes of added time. Back for the defender to take. I do wonder, as it's taken quickly, why we don't have a player striker further up in case we can return it. Consett knocked one forward. Lemon's just got to try and have this covered. He doesn't know, and it has been won on that left wing. And well, has it gone out of play? Appeals it has, but hasn't done so. And Lemon, though, has tackled it well. And Lemon's going to take his time before sending it down the line. It's going to end up going out for a throw-in. Purewall throws it down the middle and flicked into the middle, but Stocksbridge win possession, but Turner just boots that down. Rawson will challenge his man, and he's used his frame to win it well. Tries to bounce down. He's going to break through. He's into the box on the right wing, Rawson, but then he loses possession at the last moment. And Consett will clear it away well, but it goes to Goodwin, who touches it forward, goes to the right wing. Poole, he's on the right, but then there's a tackle, and it will be a corner kick for Stocksbridge. Stocksbridge doing well just to try and marshal things away.
Keep it in the corner!
Well, you may have just heard Martin's instructions to keep it in the corner. Not many Stocksbridge players have gone forward for it. And Turner is having a very light jog to get that ball. I should be annoyed tomorrow. I get annoyed when other teams do that. So, Turner, but gamesmanship. They're actually going to take the corner normally, which is a shock, really. No one's offered themselves a short option. Actually, I think, yep, corner going to go towards the far post. Rawson's there. Rawson's got a punch. It's going to get bundled in. No, it's not. It's somehow not bundled in. How has that not ended up in? Ross Goodwin needs to come back and defend. Somehow he didn't get that in the end. Charlie Ogilvy's done well to block that going any further forward. But Front goes back. Goodwin tries to stop the clearance. It is going to be cleared, though. Turner's going to track it, gets a bit of a touch onto it. Back to Hogg, who almost gets onto it. Phillips can clear it into midfield. But then well won by Dolman. Dolman goes in with it again. Another good tackle out for a throw-in. Orrell's got the throw now. 3 minutes gone. We're over halfway through at a time. Goes to Purewall. Dolman and Poole chasing. And Poole got a bit of a touch onto that ball, but it's still going to find its man. But it's not a great one. It's going to, I think, come off Lemon last, and it will be a Consett throw. Even Consett didn't think it was their throw. Lemon's not happy with it. And they're going to take about 10. They're going to take 10 yards on this throw. They've not really been good at policing that. And Consett are going to come forward after getting through a tackle. On the left-hand side, put the cross. It's going to be a corner kick. So, yeah, they've not been good at positions of the throw-ins in this game, and Stocksbridge have a corner to defend. It was from a corner when they conceded that penalty, that mysterious penalty. Every man back for Stocksbridge. Ball going towards the near post, flicked on. It's into the 6-yard area, stabbed forward, and then overhead clearance from Thomas Poole. That was spectacular as a thing. Big ball into the middle. Look for the big man headed to the 6-yard area. It's going to be bundled towards goal. Townsend's got hold of it. And there's going to be a free kick there on Townsend as well. I think, and a Consett man's down. I was fearing the worst when that went in that way. 4.5 minutes gone of added time. We've got a minute after go, but there will be more added time because we've got injuries for Townsend and for a Consett attacker. So we're just going to have some up this time here. Oh, it's a nervy end here. How are you feeling all at home listening to this? How's the bums feeling? Hope we've not cut out. So treatment for Townsend and the attacker. So we're still continuing with treatment here. We will most likely get some extended time because of it. So more time for those nerves to build. Looks like the Consett man's back to his feet. Townsend yet to be. No goalkeeper on the bench. No Harry Garman now.
Yeah, we all got Ringy.
No, of course, Ringy has played as goalkeeper, but Townsend is back up. And we will get a chance to see Townsend try and clear away. I would say we will have an extra minute added on to the minute of added time for that. Because we have... Oh, Townsend will send this forward. Goodwin is going to challenge for it. Heads it on, but it's only going to go back into Consett possession, and they've drilled a ball forward. It's a good-looking ball, but Townsend comes, claims it, and there's a late clip from the Consett attacker. Townsend has made a bit of a meal of it, in all honesty, and he's gone down clutching injury. I think Townsend is helping. It is a yellow card for the Consett attacker, and Townsend will go back down again. We are 6.5 minutes into 6 minutes added time, but I think we have more added on time because of the injuries. I don't think Liv's even returned to the bench before having to go back on to treat Townsend.
It sounds a bit sort of happens. Oh, yeah.
Kids are having a bit of party on the goal. They moved from a nice little position back there. It's a shame. They've been good fun. So we continue treatment on Ben Townsend, but he will now return to his feet. Get some sarcastic cheers, I think, from some of the Consett travelling fans. They've travelled quite well, the Consett fans. You've got to give them credit on a Tuesday night from the northeast.
It's fine. I think it's fine.
Here it comes. It's not the number 5. Ball going forward, looking for Goodwin, headed away into the middle. Pool stumbles, but goes to Hogg, who's going to drill it forward. Dolman's going to try and cause a problem. Ball's been sliced a bit, but he's got it under his feet eventually. Passed away and then cleared our way. Hogg will head it back. 7.5 minutes into added time at the moment, of 6 minutes added time. Turner trying to go down the left-hand side, trying to get scored but it is going to be Stocksbridge's throwing. It shouldn't be, really. It really shouldn't be. I can see why the Consett man's angry about it, but he might get tucked himself into the book if he carries on like this. It was their goal. We are 8 minutes into 6 minutes of added time. Andy Ring is calling for the match to be over. Dolman's going to go to the corner flag here. Can he hold it there? He's going to hold them off as much as possible. Full time! The Steels have got a dramatic win here. It should have been wrapped up. The Steels made it 2-0. A tapping from close range from Tommy Marshall made it so. But then, a 2-minute comeback from Consett. A penalty kick converted by Benjamin Ramsey. We don't know what the penalty was for still, but it was given. And then just 2 minutes later, they got an equaliser in this game to Daniel Capewell. However, 89th minute, Jack Dolman was the hero. And he gets the Steels a vital 3 points. It's a vital 3 points that takes us to 15th in the table, to 10 points away from the relegation zone. It's one that really is crucial in this battle against relegation. Thank you very much for everyone who's been listening tonight. I've been Adam Allcroft, your commentator. We are sponsored by Jason Rawson, Carpet Fitter and Supplier. We hope you enjoy it. We will be back on Saturday for Newton Aycliffe at home. Thank you very much, and good night.